Yo bros, Coach Theo here on Common Sense. It's time someone spoke the truth on this whole Hussein Farhat, Jeff Nippard, Greg Doucette, the Julian guy, whatever he's called, this entire debacle about fake natties or not, and do the test and look at this and blah 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 la la la. I'm so fucking sick of it, bros. Frankly, many of you should be ashamed of yourself for acting like little gossiping high school girls, okay? Is this who we want to be as the collective, the gym bro collective? Gossiping, focusing more on who is lying or not, who is natural or not. Oh, they did this, oh, they did this, oh, they did wrong like that. No, oh, he's a bad guy. Look, he's a dork, he's a liar, he's a creep. You know, because this is not the words that are being used, but this is pretty much the gist of that entire situation. I'm so sick of it. I don't even want to be having to do this video, you know. I'm a holistic bodybuilder, okay? So I still, you know, it's a third. The bodybuilding, the fitness, physical fitness is a fucking third of what I'm into. Why do I feel so little like following fitness content for the most part now? Because the main topics are gossip, fucking gossip. It's disgraceful, okay? And I promise you, I'm gonna get to the specifics of what I think about these people that I mentioned at the start of the video, but I really want to make a point here. And for the rest of this video, if you comment on this video, I'm not gonna respond to anything that I've already made a case against in the video. And for the record, I am natural. Yes, always has been. No steroids, no SARMs, no nothing like that. We all know what we mean by natural. No exogenous hormones or nothing like that. Creatine, Tonkat Ali, that's the heaviest compound I ever took, okay? Not gonna argue about that either. I know all about you people that can think a genuine natty is not, you know. I've learned enough from you guys. So, you know, if you want to make a fool out of yourself in the comments, please go ahead. Okay, so I've tried to make a point for a long time. For a long time, as a coach that really wants to see you succeed, okay? You get the gains, the good gains that I know are on the table. I'm so happy with, including bodybuilding, the results I've gotten there. I'm so happy with many results I've gotten through hard work, and I've had limiting beliefs. I didn't think it was possible. It's difficult to get there, right? So I'm so happy. I want to spread the good news. You can get super jacked naturally, and I know some mistakes that kept me from getting there, okay, that I had to learn in order to get here. And the main point is about where you put your attention, your beliefs, right? People, if you focus on whether it's true or not, let's say you are someone with subpar genetics for building muscle, okay? It's first of all, I hate this way of even looking at it. It's like you're like kind of insulting your ancestors, like bad genetics. It's like you have certain genetics in this one little area of growing muscle. Yeah, you might not have the best ones if we think more muscle is better, but you as an individual, you should love yourself and see yourself as complete and good, okay? And you can still do the most of your genetics, and the focus on your poor genetics, whether that's true or not, that's gonna make you manifest poor results. You don't believe in your ability to do things. You're gonna not subconsciously or consciously put less effort into it because you don't even believe so much is possible. So why even go for it? So it can come from lacking self-esteem. It can just come from confusion, from watching the fucking fitness industry when things are like they are. It's like, who is natural? Not that person is lying. That is not. La 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 la. You're all confused, right? But it can also come from the fact that you actually know deep down that the reason you're not getting the result that you'd like is that you are not good enough. You're not good enough to get there. And then the projecting that, oh, this person is lying or this, or even just focusing on it. That's the thing. It's not a matter of about whether the person is lying or not. It's like if you have that belief that everyone that looks a certain way, they must be on steroids. That's not possible for you because you are not on steroids or you don't have those genetics. You see, that's the point I try to make. Like I'm telling you, I know some of this situation with Jeff Nippard and all the people because I can't fucking help. Since I work on YouTube, I still can't help but see it all over the place. And I can see some big picture things about it. Yeah, but yeah, sorry, I'm really quite tired. I just get fired up. I don't even want to have to do this video, but I feel like I have to, okay? Apart from just, I can get the big picture, but it's been a main point that I've driving for a long time, that I can see that when I was unsure of what I could achieve naturally earlier on in my own journey. I'm comparing my current level of fitness. Everything is going great. I've had quite a straight and linear path forward with my fitness and bodybuilding as a whole. I've lagged in certain areas and had to find solution at times, but as a whole, I've never really truly plateaued in any major sort of way. But just from all the things that are presented to me, like the charts and stuff I see, the Natty or Not videos I see and stuff, it's like, really? It kind of seems like everyone bigger than me is on roids. That's the conclusion in almost all the cases. Oh wow, I start doubting this. Then I just found out because it wasn't enough for me to stop. I still needed to, I decided I'm going to try with all my might, but I'm operating now from this limiting belief. And I started to raise that. And finally I got to a point where well, at this point I've surpassed so much what I even thought was possible. So, and I feel like I'm still not plateauing. Yeah, clearly from this point I understand that it's going to slow down. I can still get better. I can still improve, I just have to get better. Then yeah, I won't gain as much muscle as I could as a complete novice, but I can keep gaining, right? And so that's as a message, as a coach, when I got more subscribers and I get more fake Natty attacks, of course, to a degree at first, I'm like a little offended, like you take away from my effort, but it's like many people want to tell you, it's like a compliment. Of course it is. These fucking guys don't understand how much they really stroke my ego. When I always ask, since I'm very curious, since I know I've never taken anything, it's very interesting. So why? What makes you so sure? When I tell you I'm natural, I cannot possibly have any side effects from steroids. What makes you so sure? And when it's like your muscles are way too full, or the veins pop like that, that's not possible without this effect that happens when you take this compound. I always know a lot more about these steroids than I do. I'm like, man, really? I look so fucking insane naturally that you see these signs of steroids on me. It's like, wow. Yeah, of course, that gives me, I hate that. Fucking hate. I try to find a private space here. No, but so they are stroking my ego. Of course, if I'm just a person walking around on the street, if someone thinks I'm on steroids, like, great, I'm doing well, I look sick, But as the very inspired coach that really wants to bring this to other people, it's not enough for me anymore. I don't care for just my gains. For a long time I haven't. I want you to have gains. I want you to grow with me. Here are some mistakes I made. For instance, focusing on who is natural or not, or what is the natural limit, and what is my genetics like. Don't give a shit. It's not about being in denial of the fact that, oh yeah, certain people have certain genetics, certain people lie about taking steroids. That's the thing. There are going to be a ton of people defending in the comments like, oh, but they need to be called out. It's like, yeah, but it's imbalanced. Let some people call them out, and then you take that in. Like, okay, that's someone. If I was going to stay natural, and they lied about it or whatever, it's like, okay, maybe I shouldn't listen to that one, But then fucking move on, learn, focus on you. You're escaping the work you have to do by focusing on people that cheated, because you feel better about your shitty results. Then that's what you're doing. So. To move on to the specifics of these guys, I've seen something. I've seen a video here and there. For the most part, for this reason I'm telling you, I am busy working on myself and others. I am busy making progress and gains in all kinds of areas of my life. I don't know where the limit to where I can reach is bodybuilding-wise, physically, or just as a person, like the relationships, how happy and content I am in my life, business-wise. I don't know what the limit is, but I've broken through many limits that I thought were there. So I don't give a shit who is like, oh, cheating to reach a certain level. I don't give a shit. Yeah, if I'm going to follow or hire a person directly or something, of course, I have to make, what do I think about this person? But you see, in the end, it's not where I just focus on it as much as I have to. Then I keep the rest of my attention for me and my progress, me becoming better instead of escaping the work. So when it comes to all these people, the Hussein Farhat guy, I don't know. Okay, I frankly do not give a shit. That what I get from the situation is that people, there's always this, people they cherry pick details no matter what side of a thing they are at. So I don't know how specifically true stuff is, but it seems like the issue is that the physique he has, the consensus seems to be that, okay, it could be that level at a physique can be achieved naturally, some people say, but it's a time frame. He gained these many pounds in only these years. I don't know the truth to that. I don't know the exact facts of that. It's like, frankly, when I think of it, I don't know. I have no idea if he's natural or not. I have not paid them enough attention. Because I can still, the point I'm making to you here is still valuable if you fucking open your eyes, start being like a little high school girl, okay, gossiping and but they did this, they did the bad, we're the cool ones, they're the uncool ones because they do this, you know. They just have that stuff because the uncool stuff about them. Like, stop. Fucking stop already. I don't give a shit about it, but what I will say about the guy's physique is that, yeah, it's a great physique. It seems like, you know, IG, Instagram guy edits the photos heavily. You're gonna be, you know, I know what just a pump and good lighting and a good angle and a flex at the end of a workout can do. It's like it looks like I went on 2 cycles between waking up and this moment when I look like that, right, on the picture, that frame. So yeah, but the physique in and of itself is like, I'm bigger, I think, than this guy. Yeah, okay, I spent more time than what people are saying that he did, but it's like, yeah, that's achieved. Why is it, that's my point. Why does it take so much focus that possibly some fucking guy lied about achieving a naturally achievable physique with steroids? It's like, okay, he shouldn't do that. Okay, cool. Can we move on? What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? You clearly you're holding yourself back by focusing so much on this. And then the Jeff Nippard, he's like, oh, Jeff Nippard sold out, or he made a mistake, whatever the take is. You know, I haven't even seen the full video. I think what I've seen from the video that people criticize so much is what I've seen from other videos when someone bring it in a little bit. To me, it's just like, well, okay, it's kind of a gimmicky thing probably. Like, oh, we'll see what people perceive about different naturals on a rank. And it's kind of assuming, you know, he's doing the thing that he's assuming that they're truthful. I guess Jeff, I don't think Jeff is dishonest, honestly. Maybe, I don't even know, that Julian guy that everyone is going to want to argue why it's so clearly, oh, he trained so bad with Larry Wheels, and oh, clearly, oh, of course it's not natural. I don't give a shit, really. I'm trying to now think, what does Jeff think? And Jeff, maybe he has his doubts, but he'd rather, you know, think positively than negatively, assume the best. Because he knows Jeff also. Jeff is good, clearly good at what he does, right? Apart from the information and everything. Clearly, super strong powerlifter, very advanced bodybuilder. So, okay, I just don't really think Jeff has to. Maybe it's like, okay, it's not a good idea or something. It's like, oh, it's a little gimmicky. Jeff, can't you do something more valuable, you know? And maybe Jeff, I don't know if this Julian is natural or not. I don't give a shit. But okay, let's say he's not natural. Okay, maybe Jeff, you're a little naive. Still, I think overall, Jeff comes from a good place. He's like a good guy, right? And so, yeah, that Julian guy, I just don't know either. He's fucking huge. It's like, yeah, it doesn't seem very likely to me that someone, I wouldn't assume natural, probably, even me that wants to. But it's like, yeah, why not, you know? Black guy, higher testosterone on average, not all, but, you know, average. Maybe, it's like, it's not insane. He's not Mr. Olympia, you know? Maybe he has really, really fucking good genetics and just trains pretty hard, even if it's not in the best way, and his muscles just fucking blew up. Maybe you have poor genetics and also suck at training. Maybe that's the truth. Maybe you should stop watching his content all the time. It's pathetic, honestly, what the fitness industry has come to. And since Greg Doucette is involved in all of this too, I'll give a short take on him as well. I think Greg probably thinks this Hussein guy is natural, whether he is or not. And yeah, Greg, you know, what I think about Greg is that he clearly has grown a lot as a person because he was a criminal and everything, and he's talking very openly and he's saying everything, many things he's done wrong in the past. And so I think for the most part, Greg is like good. I think when Greg gets it wrong, he's kind of boundaryless. He's like, with his morals and everything, it's like, don't you think you go a bit too far, Greg? I know myself the thing with being triggering and trolling to in the end make a good difference. Like you kind of take on the chin that you seem like an asshole because it's for the greater good. But sometimes I think you are a little boundaryless. You know, calm down, take more responsibility, apologize a bit more clearly, perhaps. But yeah, that's what I think. So guys, that's the message. I just had to, well, the sun is here now. But yeah, guys, it's like, come on, I'm telling you. Notice the impulse now to want to explain why you watch all this fucking content and why they need to be called out. And, okay, good. You can watch the content. I will watch a little bit too. That's the point. It's not about not calling out people that lie, dishonest actors. Is that this is not just, it's the entire phenomenon. That's why people call me fake Natty. Also, it's part of the same phenomenon. Even though I have done nothing, there cannot be any proof that I'm not natural, right? And I'm just seeing, I don't give a shit anymore. I've like accepted it. That, yeah, when you're the king, the little pleb people that can't be kings themselves, they're gonna like even make up lies about you. But yeah, as the coach still, I'm highly frustrated by this. And it also makes it so the fucking fitness industry, I don't want to be in it. You know, I do my thing. I'm never going to be a pure only fitness guy, but it's like, yeah, that's why fitness, I keep that for myself and my clients. The content I do about it, it's like, well, that's not what all the emotional little high school girl people want to see anyway. So for now, it's like, now I'll talk about my big stuff and train the individuals that come to me and work with me like that, and I train myself. That's it, guys. Do you want to gossip and talk about who's the uncool kid right now and why, and what the new uncool thing the uncool kid did was? Or do you want to become a fucking man, a beast, and you make the most gains you can? What do you want to do? Because I'm telling you, if you do it the right way, that you check in on the content every once in a while, it's fine. It's fine. Even gossiping to a little degree, it's like interesting about people, what's going on. These people, they made a fool of themselves. But should be, the balance is way off now, okay? I'm telling you, as someone that has reached quite a high level naturally, and telling you that part of it was letting go, focusing less on less, even people that I think are not natural. It's like, okay, they shouldn't lie about it, but I'm not going to put any attention into that. Do you think that's what works best for you, for your gains? To focus, highly focus, be all defensive, emotional about this kind of thing? Or like, do you know what? I have overly focused on it. It's probably holding me back. In what other ways in my life am I holding myself back because of focusing on the wrong thing? Looking for excuses, looking for reasons why I can't do it, instead of reasons why I should do more because I can do it. Why I should find the limit for myself. That's what I did. I've tried. I haven't found it yet. My fitness interest starts becoming a little bit shifting from bodybuilding, but I'm not quite done. And I know both emotional, but I have more gains on the table, and I'm gonna go collect. So guys, like and comment. Like I said, there are many things I'm gonna leave unanswered if you're gonna be a bitch about it. If you just present your perspective, I'm gonna indulge. I love the comments, but now, I'm done with certain things for now. So, like and comment, and I do holistic bodybuilding coaching, getting jacked and stacked mentally, physically, spiritually, working on ourselves, body, mind, and soul, becoming that man that doesn't look for excuses and reasons why he can't, whether they're all justified, like, see, that he is lying. He's looking for the reasons to take responsibility for his experience and his results. The man that has that body, okay? So you can send me a DM on Instagram or email me. It's all in the description below. I'll get back to you with my different programs and offers. You can pick up my training book, very training focused, that one, with the mindset stuff and philosophy stuff needed in order to become a self-reliant, jacked and stacked individual. Please subscribe for more content about fitness, fast and losing weight, building muscle, self-improvement, stoicism, mental health, philosophy, spirituality. Mindset, it is a mindset, guys. A growth mindset instead of a fixed mindset. A mindset where you can do it, not one where, you can't, and it's everyone else's fault. Peace.